What's up, gang? I want to talk about the new barbell move that we're going to use for Fridays for the next 5 Fridays. This will be our strength and skill focus through here the end of March into the month of April. It's the push jerk. Today we have sets of 5, which is kind of high repetitions with regards to an Olympic weightlifting move. So what we're trying to do today is just establish a good foundation of technique, and then each week moving forward we're going to drop the reps down and we're going to increase the load. But your goal today, and these just first couple of weeks if it's a newer move for you, is to really establish the fundamentals. So I want to show you a few of the things that we're looking for when you get set up here. So, number 1, when you pick up the bar and get ready for the actual jerk, we want to make sure that we get a nice vertical dip and drive here. That'll ensure that when we launch this bar off our shoulders, that it's moving in an upward direction, not out in front of us. So make sure that we dip down, get a fair amount of dip with the legs, so then you can then drive that bar straight up. So dip, drive, punch the bar up overhead. And that's the next thing we're looking for. Just like the other weightlifting elements, the snatch and the clean, we are looking to drive aggressively and then quickly drop back underneath the bar, trying to time it so that when our feet hit the ground is exactly when the bar is locked out. So once again, dip, drive. Right when I hit the ground is when I punch that bar and try and get the timing perfect. Last, what we're looking for here is your ability to control the catch. So when you land with that bar up over your head, the goal will be able to hang out there, especially when it's at this light weight, and really own that position. It's going to challenge your mobility quite a bit, but that's kind of part of the fun and part of the reason we're doing a push jerk right now. So when you land, make sure you can stick it for at least a good second or two before standing up and recovering. Now with those details, you're going to find that it's a pretty challenging movement even with an empty barbell. So it's not a big deal if you stick pretty close to that for the first week or so, just to make sure, like I said, that you have a good foundation of technique. If you're in the camp that is limited with your overhead mobility, check out our little series on overhead mobility that we've posted with our handstand work on YouTube. I'll make a link for that here in the comments. And it'll really help you open up those shoulders. So I'll give you an example of who might be a candidate just by turning and facing the camera here. If when you do your jerks, you're finding that you're landing with your arms kind of locked out like this, and that's just all you feel comfortable doing when you get up overhead, you would definitely be a candidate for this. What I would recommend is sticking with a good strong push press for a while until you feel like you're able to get a little bit more out of each of those jerks. So when you land, arms want to be locked out, stable up overhead before you stand up and bring it back down. Like I said, we're going to keep this move through April, and it's going to set us up into May for practicing the full clean and split jerk. This will be a good foundation to then segue into that more complex series. Enjoy!